Do you feel buried beneath the negativity of your day-to-day life? Are you struggling to hold on and make it through your days? On this episode of Healing Light Wellness, we are going to explore gratitude, the power behind it, and how we can harness it. Welcome to the Healing Light Wellness Podcast. I'm Charlene Smart, a certified clinical EFT practitioner and energy healer. My purpose in this world is to bring healing, peace, and joy into the lives of others. This show is meant to be a journey of self-discovery, healing, and growth while introducing new techniques and strategies to help you live a more peaceful and happy life. Hello and welcome. I'm so grateful and thankful to have you join me for this episode on gratitude. Wait. Did I just use gratitude, thank you, and grateful way too many times? Oops, I think I did it again. Well, I'm going to say no, because let's be honest, you can never have too much gratitude. If you're struggling right now, I want you to know you are not alone. I am here, and this episode was designed just for you. We're going to talk about gratitude, which is one of those things on this earth that packs a powerful punch, but it also is one of the easiest things to lose sight of. It's easy to see and have gratitude in those moments when amazing miracles are happening to us. But in all honesty, those are usually far and few between. So why are we even talking about this? Well, let's take a look at what gratitude is. If you were to look up the word gratitude on dictionary.com, because I'll be honest, I don't own a hard copy of the dictionary, you will find it defines it as the quality or feeling of being grateful or thankful. Hang on a second. Hold on. Okay, so gratitude is a quality or feeling? So it's not just about the words that I say or the head nod I gave the kid holding the door for me today? How many times a day do we say the words thank you or thanks? Really, let's think about this. In the last couple of days, how many times have you said those words? I know I've said them a ton, but let's dig a little deeper. In each one of those moments, how much feeling was behind the words we said? My guess is that there are times we truly feel and relay our gratitude, but most of the time, I'm sure, just like me, you're just saying the words. But what have we learned? We've learned that gratitude is a feeling, and most of the time we're just saying the words. Gratitude is a feeling. So why is this important for us to understand? Have you ever been on the receiving end of a half-hearted thank you? Of course you have. We all have. And when it happens, we immediately know it wasn't heartfelt. So we brush it off and continue on our way. But what happens when that thank you isn't just words? When we can truly feel the other person's gratitude, do we receive that differently? Does it create an actual feeling in our bodies? I know it does in mine. And what about when we personally express the feeling of gratitude? How does that feel? Does it give us a boost in our day or brighten our inner light? Absolutely. There's a huge difference between empty gratitude of just saying the words and gratitude that we truly feel. You know, they say the proof is in the pudding. Well, I think the gratitude is in the feelings. So now that we know what gratitude is, let's talk about the power of it. Just saying the power of gratitude seems like a big claim, right? But it has been researched quite a bit, actually. Full studies on gratitude have been done, and they all show the benefits that gratitude has on us personally and in our lives. At harvardhealth.com, there is one study that I absolutely love. I've included the link to the webpage in the episode details, but a quick synopsis is 2 psychologists from the University of Miami performed a study of 3 groups. Each group was tasked with writing certain things that happened in their day. They did this for a length of 10 weeks. One group was tasked with writing the things they were grateful for. Another group was tasked with the things that irritated them. And a final group wrote about the events that happened to them. Whether it was positive or negative, it didn't matter. But guess what? They found that the group that focused on the things they were grateful for were more optimistic and felt better about their lives. How amazing is that? They've proved that by simply being grateful, we have the power to change our life. Now, this is not the only study that has been done on gratitude. There are many, many more with the same types of results, and I encourage you to research it if that's what you're called to do so. In that study, did you notice that they didn't ask the participants to only jot down what they were grateful for a day or two? No, it was a 10-week study. And I know that sounds like a long time, but don't let that scare you. Here's the silver lining. It takes an average of only 66 days to build a habit. A habit is a behavior that is automatic. And you, just like the participants, can change your life by building a habit of focusing on gratitude. So as I'm guessing, you already know my challenge for you is to spend a few minutes each day recalling the things in your life that you're grateful for. This isn't going to be or meant to be hours spent, but truly minutes, simply looking back throughout your day. Notice all the things, big and small, that you're grateful for. Kick it up a notch and allow your body to feel that feeling of gratitude, even if you didn't feel it in the moment. Feel it at the end of the day. I know this challenge may sound hard right now, but I promise you, the more you do it, the easier it will become. And before you know it, your mind will automatically look for those moments of gratitude. And you may notice the negative becoming less and less of a focus. This is because where we focus, we go. Just like in your vehicle, as you glance out the side window to look at something pretty awesome on the street, you find yourself steering towards the left or towards where you're looking. That's because where we look, we go. So start looking at the gratitude, and I promise you, you'll find more gratitude, which in turn will increase your joy in life. So maybe now you're thinking, okay, Shar, I'll take you up on your challenge. I'll start focusing on the gratitude every day. My life will be full of joy, and I'll live happily ever after, right? Well, I have pledged to always be honest with you. So unfortunately, no, it's not going to be that easy. We are humans who live messy, stressful human lives. We are also hardwired to look for and see the negative, the danger, risk, and obstacles around us. Just like the first people who walked this earth, we are hardwired for survival. And stopping to smell the roses or looking at the gratitude certainly doesn't increase our chances of that. So I assure you, life will get in the way. I know it does for me. Just like this past week, we found ourselves in a 4-day power outage, and it was the worst. There's no sugarcoating it. The first day and halfway through the second, I did okay. I maintained my positive attitude, but that night, it suddenly began to slip. I knew I had to stay positive for my son and hubby, but internally, I was struggling. By the third day, my light, no pun intended, was very low. My smile had fallen off my face, and I could no longer be positive for anyone. I even openly agreed with my son and said, yep, this completely sucks. That night, I laid in bed in my hoodie, sweat, socks, and covered by multiple blankets because about 1 a.m., I knew it was going to get really cold in there. As I lay there grumbling, thinking about all the irritations that come with a major power outage, I suddenly realized, yeah, this situation totally sucks. but it could be so much worse. This isn't even the worst thing we've ever lived through. I realized that my bad attitude was actually adding to this already difficult situation, not just for myself, but for everyone around me. In that moment, I knew what I had been missing. I had lost sight of the positive things around us, the things I was grateful for, and they were there, but all I could see was the negative aspects. During those last 3 days, gratitude for anything in my life had been so far from my mind that it felt like I didn't even know what gratitude was. With this realization, my mind went to work. It recalled thing after thing that I was grateful for. Big things, small things, funny things, people, places, even feelings. It wasn't hard once I started, and it didn't take long, but I had to get myself out of my own way. I had to choose to see all the blessings in my life. And by doing so, I could feel the shift taking place in me. So yes, it won't be easy. Life will get in the way. But what is exciting is that we hold the power to change our focus at any time. We can lose focus and refocus on gratitude a million times in this life. And each time we make the choice to put our focus back on gratitude, we take our control back. So, how do we change our focus? Well, we go on an Easter egg hunt. But instead of eggs, we begin hunting for the things we are grateful for. They can be anything, just like me. It can be people and pets, material items, comforts like power, and even places. Everything and anything can evoke the feeling of gratitude, and it will be different for everyone. I know when I'm extremely stressed and need to change my focus, my go-to moment is standing on the beach with my daughter beside me. Just the smell of the ocean causes so much gratitude that I have a physical sensation in my body. Now, if you haven't focused on gratitude in a while, or you're just feeling buried by negativity, you may be thinking, Shar, there is nothing in my life to be grateful for. And if that's the case, I'm asking you to start with those tiny things. They're minute. Like, I'm grateful my shoes match today. I'm thankful that I own a toothbrush. Or I'm grateful that I woke up this morning. And don't worry, you'll likely find it difficult to feel the gratitude right now. I just want you to simply find it. You're going to have to make an effort to, and it's not going to be easy. But what happens pretty quickly is that by focusing on the small things, the mind will naturally begin to see and point out the bigger ones. One day your mind will rattle off gratitude and you won't even catch it. You're not going to notice it. Then suddenly you're going to realize, whoa, I was just grateful for something that I wasn't even looking for. And in that moment, let the feeling of gratitude wash over you. All right, let's begin this challenge right now. I want you to find 3 things that you are grateful for. If you have access to paper, write them down. If not, speak them out loud. And if you're listening at work or at the gym, just say them in your head. But what are 3 things you are grateful for? The challenge is to spend a few minutes each day finding the gratitude, but I encourage you to write them down. Writing them down is a powerful exercise. It allows the brain to focus on each item you're grateful for. And you can see the more you focus on gratitude, the longer your lists become. Then, when you lose focus on gratitude, you can always return to these lists for inspiration. I'd like to thank you for spending this time with me. I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and that it helps you understand the immense power gratitude holds and how you can use it to change your focus. If you'd like to be notified of future episodes, just click the subscribe link in the episode detail. Until next time, may your days be filled with love and light, and remember, you have the power to change your life.